Welcome to By the Numbers. I'm FM Tahiti and I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you all kind of following the series, liking, subscribing. I know it's quite a long series, but it's one you can dip in and out of if you want to. And hopefully we're going to get somewhere with Belfast. Things are looking kind of good, as you can kind of see from the schedule. So the last match we played on the YouTubes was against Distillery down here, which we won 2-1. You guys saw that, hopefully. We then lost the next match against Warren Point 2-1. And again, it was probably closer to a draw than it was a loss for us. It's just our team's getting a bit of a kind of depth problem. So we've lost, I'll show you in a second, left back cover. We've lost a couple of players to injury for a little bit, which then means the other players who were there are kind of playing longer, playing more often. We've got quite busy. It's a lot of matches we've played. These September and October are busy months. So we're playing a lot. They're essentially on amateur to part-time contracts. They're not really training that much. They're not particularly fit. So our team's getting kind of worn down. So our performances are getting a little less sharp than they were. So we lost against Warren Point. There's no big issue there, but it's a bit class. Then we beat Crusaders 4-0, and I'm going to show you this goal in a second. We're going to go back to this. But basically, for about an hour, nothing was happening. Say we beat Crusaders, we beat their reserves in the quarterfinal, the Steels and Suns Cup. But for an hour, we were just knocking on the door. And then suddenly the floodgates opened, and we beat them 4-0. Then we beat our rivals, Donegal Celtic 2-0 in the league. And then we beat 5 Mile Town 3-0 in the first round of the Intermediate Cup, which means we've met a lot of our kind of club vision requirements, which I'll show you in a second. But what I want to show you is this goal by Reese Hunter. So Reese Hunter's doing well this season. He's mainly been playing in the Cups. But he's getting sharper and sharper, and partly I think it's because the public beta match engine has tweaked one-on-ones, and he gets quite a lot of one-on-ones, so his scoring's gone up because of that. But he is developing as a professional player, and he scored this filthy goal. So there we go. Downey goes across, Robinson brings it back in. Bang. Bang. Let's this one again, but behind the goal. Slow down a little bit. It's just, we don't get many amazing goals. And then we get this cheeky finish there. He spins so he can backheel it into the opposite side of the net. We're going. Congrats, you cocky player. So yeah, that was nice. That was nice to have. Club vision wise, pleased because that means beating 5 Mile Town means we're into the second round Intermediate Cup. We're into the semi-finals of the Steel and Suns. So if we get to the final, we'll come back for that. We've got Larne, Olympics, their reserve teams in the semis, so that could be a bit tough. They're happy with the fact that we went out to Larne in the first round of the Antrim Shield because they're that much better than us. And the fact that we got to the third round of the Bet McLean Cup, they're happy with. The Irish Cup's not started yet. We're doing well in the league. We are currently untouchable as a result. Yeah, and it's going alright. Transfer wise, I did mention we'd lost a player. So Scott Williamson, who we signed in July, who was just starting to give game time to replace the other left back that we got rid of, has now left for non-league Bangor, and I did offer him improved terms. He still went. We've lost a couple of, these are mainly all youth players. We've bled out to the non-league, offering 1 or 2. Never mind. So we don't have much cover for the left back position. By much cover, I mean there are 2 bad youth prospects who we could put in there. I scouted a couple of players. I'm thinking of taking the plunge and just getting one, just so we've got the cover. But we'll do what we can. We're playing Dirk View, and we've got a few personal changes. We've got Hunter and McGuckin. McGuckin's not played much this season up front because Bonis is suspended. Devlin's been injured the past couple of games. Warwick's also not playing because he's been injured for a while and he's just coming back from injury. So you've had a few changes forced on us. We're doing all right. It's just we don't have much depth. If we had one or two extra players who are of similar level to our first choices, we'd be cruising. I mean, we're almost cruising at the moment. Let me show you the league table there. We're second currently, a couple of points behind. It's not been too tricky so far. So yeah, there's not a huge gap between us and anyone else. But it's difficult to say that we're going to be relegated or anything. We're in a strong position. And the matches we have lost have either been narrow ones or have been ones maybe we think, well, if we just had a little bit more on the bench or players are slightly fitter, then we'd be alright. So good season so far. I think the season's already something of a success, even though we're about halfway through it. On Robinson slaps it against him. Lack of effort by anyone from our team to try and get to that. Well cleared. Go on, Hunter. Yeah. Gordon's been playing a lot because Warwick's been injured and Robinson's been tired. But I dropped Robinson for the last 1-2 matches. Or played him from the bench just because he's unfit. Third view we should beat, really, I think, based on form. But we are, like I said, depleted. Oh, Robinson. Half an hour in, 8 shots to their 1. I found those kind of free kicks from deep have been really effective for us. Across every save I've been playing in the public ME. It's nice because we set them up in a way where they should be dangerous, so it makes sense. Just lacking that final ball. McGuckin I might bring off around the 60th, 70th minute, bring on Andy O'Kane. Andy O'Kane or Andy Kane? But basically one of our youth strikers from the last intake, see if he's any good. Because McGuckin has been pretty quiet so far, but he is also lacking a lot of match sharpness. Good save. One of the first kind of long balls through that I've seen for a while. From the opposition anyway, we put a reasonable amount in. The longer it stays at 0-0, the more nervous I get that they're just going to snatch an undeserved goal. Okay, let's try. I believe in you. There we go. I mean, I just said this to the midfield. I don't know why Tommy Ray feels the need to get involved in that. Just listening in. Go on, Gordon. We've had quite a few suspensions recently as well, but they've been mainly for just racking up points, like the disciplinary points for yellow cards. Okay. Reasonable save there. Don't know what that was. McGuckin's offside. Go on, Ray, go long. Causing problems with that. Lacking options. He did it himself. Okay, McGuckin, go on, do something. almost set up Hunter there. That's the most lively McGuckin's looked. He's earned himself 10 more minutes on the pitch with that. I'm noticing the loss of Bonis and Devlin a bit. I don't think Hunter's a particularly creative player for other people, but McGuckin also isn't currently, so... Got quite a narrow formation as well. Go on. Go on, Gordon. There we are. That's why you have your wingers on attack. Right. McGuckin was okay. He was involved in stuff, but let's switch him around. Andy O'Kane. No, he's not really a target man, is he? But we'll try. Probably that I'll put a central defender up front, which I am tempted by. 20 shots to their 5. God, get rid. I don't think we deserve to be like tons of goals ahead. We've got 20 shots there, 5. We have been a little bit wasteful. Oh, come on. Seriously. We don't deserve to be drawing. We'll go for that. Even the keeper sank to his knees for that one. He knew what was wrong with that. Speed slightly. Only 95 people at Dergview. They can surprised they're keeping the football club running at all with that. Come on, Cockcroft. Get in the middle for Hunter. We tried. Right, what else can we do? Bring Downey for Kevin McCallion. I keep saying Kevin McCallion just because I've learned how to say his name. I feel I have. So I think it's quite a complicated one. So I've been saying it more often just to get some mileage out of that. And let's bring on Clark for Ray. Ray's not doing badly, but just some fresh legs. I'll put Robinson on the right hand side. Ooh. On Downey. Their counter-attack. Just stop him. There we go. Good strong tackle, Clark. Why you were over that side of the pitch, I don't know, but did the job. Go on, Cockcroft. Last chance for last gasp winner. Almost. I think it's going to be a draw, isn't it? Oh well. We deserve to have won that one. I think we definitely would have won that one if we'd had one of the other 2 strikers that are normally first choice available to partner Hunter. I think we sort of grown a bit too much for McGuckin. He's not getting the game time as well, so that's probably stunting his development a little bit. But he's not quite this level, I don't think. There we go, 1-0. We'll have a look at the table after this, just see what's what. Yeah, we were unlucky. Let's be honest there. So yeah, there we are. 13 played, 24 points. Against 9 for 20. We're doing good again. There's 3 clubs who've scored more than us. Warren Point Distillery and Newry. But we've got the best defensive record. We're not even at double figures yet for that, where everyone else is. So what that means for the long run is hopefully happy end to the season. Thanks very much for watching. We'll come back in a little while for a few more games. In terms of cup games, if we get to a final, or we play a particularly important team, I'll come back for that. Got my fingers crossed that we'll get to Steel and Sons final, see if we can win it again. Might be a tin pot trophy, but it's our tin pot trophy as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next episode.